Hi, and welcome to my home, and thank you for your interest in purchasing my gorgeous Yamaha Disclavier player piano. And I will give you detailed information about my piano. Let's start first of all with identifying the piano. I've got all the original paperwork. It is, as you can see, Disclavier model number MX100A. Now, I bought this piano 30 years ago now, I guess. I can't give you an exact date, as I really don't remember, but I looked at the, in the documentation, here's the Disclavier handbook. And in the handbook, there's a date. Pardon the picture jiggling, because I'm doing multiple things at once. But within that handbook, let's see if you can see it, it says MIDI implementation chart, and there's a date on this documentation. February 4th, 1986, version 1.0. That doesn't mean I bought it in 1986, but that's what this documentation when it was printed. Okay? Now this piano is in absolutely flawless condition. There is not a tiny scratch. There is not a dent. There is not a scuff. It is as if it was brand new right off the factory floor room. And let me show you. We'll start with this side. And of course, you're going to want to inspect it, and you're welcome to do so once I get your identification before I allow you into my home. But I'm trying to just show you the condition from the outside as best I can, that there is not a mar anywhere. Of course, there's reflections from the drapes and the artwork above, and the lights. That's to be expected. I'll come from the other side now. Start at the bottom. Absolutely perfect condition. Very, very rarely used. I bought this piano basically to impress the girls. I was a young man when I purchased this piano. I said, well, I know I don't play, but I toss in a disc and, woo the women. That really was the idea. This probably hasn't had more than a couple dozen hours. Listen carefully, not more than a couple dozen hours of play in 30 years. And that's the truth. Now, the disc player, well, I'll show you the power on. Make sure you see the power. But it's not playing. I've tried many, many discs. And you can hear maybe the whirring sound. In fact, I'll open this. So you can hear the whirring sound, but that needs to be replaced. The disc player. Now, I found on eBay replacement for only $40. It's just a floppy drive. and so very cheap to replace. All right, so let's let you actually look at the inside of the piano. Hang on while I... Okay, so... I don't know. There you go. And here's the identifying information. If I can get out of the shadows. 1 second. MX100A. Serial number. Trying to get out of the shadow, and it's not easy to do. Well, either my body is creating the shadow, which I can't get out of, and I have to hold this with one hand, but I will read it to you. Oh, maybe you can see it now. 456-4052. 456-4052 is the model number. And here again is the inside of the piano. Okay, now I'm going to play the keys one by one as I gently put this back down, and I will now show you the inside. Okay, and I will play the keys one by one. And then these keys, the black ones. I wasn't pressing them with equal force, so let's try it with equal force, because they're working perfect. Okay, all the keys are perfect. The flip down thingy do. Alright. And the bench, of course, that came with the piano. It's perfect. Bench is here. Let me back up. Bench is perfect. And there's the nice shiny brass pedals. Okay. Alright, so I showed you the piano, and let me show you what I'm also selling. And I've decided to only sell this in one piece, or as a group. The piano is listed for whatever the price you see on eBay. In addition, I have 31 discs, and as I looked at the competition selling discs, these sell for $35 a piece. So I've got $1,100 worth of discs, ranging from, mostly classics, some of the show tunes or modern music, but most of it is classic. Also, I'm including in the bundle, oh, by the way, here's the Yamaha remote control. Let me zoom up for that. Remote control transmitter, PPR 10, Yamaha, for controlling the piano. It's really a cool piano. And here I bought, which cost me hundreds of dollars at the time. Sorry for the jiggling. This is called the expander, the sound expander that makes it sound like a whole symphony. The Yamaha AWM sound expander EM10. And I've got the power supply for that. So it's the cost of the piano, whatever I have in eBay, plus for an additional cost, these other items, 31 discs and the expander, and you'll make me an offer on those plus whatever the cost of the piano is. I'm selling them together, not separately. Okay, so I will post this to YouTube. That's where you're watching it, and reply with any questions. I'll be happy to answer. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your interest. Really is. Let me just back up one more time, show you the piano. Really is a beautiful piece. I just don't need it anymore. Actually, I'm going to be putting a massage chair in that location. I'm 30 years older than when I bought this piano, so I don't need music, but I'm looking forward to a good massage once I sell this gorgeous disc clavier piano at really a great price, lower than anything I've seen on eBay. Again, thank you for your interest. I know you'll enjoy this for a lifetime.